take a look at this, a live look. Obviously, this is the Kennedy Center in D.C., a landmark that's now at the center of several controversies involving President Trump and changes that he is trying to make at the venue.
This morning, we are learning more about his plans to renovate the building. News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live from outside the Kennedy Center. Megan, good morning to you. So where's this new information coming from?
Well, good morning. Yeah, this is new information, and it is coming from a sworn statement from Matt Flocka. He is the chief operating officer of the Kennedy Center, and it's in response to a lawsuit to stop President Trump from making any major changes or alterations to the Kennedy Center without congressional approval. Now, in the filing, Flocka says the building must be closed while renovations are made, and he says quality performances simply can't be held in essentially a construction zone with dust and noise, and apparently there are also concerns about asbestos inside the building. Now, the Kennedy Center board, which was handpicked by President Trump, voted to close the building for 2 years while the work is done, and that happened back in March. Of course, not everyone is happy with what's going on. This is very controversial, and there have been lawsuits filed to try and stop this renovation work, as well as people who are very unhappy about the idea of closing the Kennedy Center for 2 years. Back to you.
All right, Megan, real quick, though, before we let you go, so there's new information we hear about the timeline of all of this. Can you tell us what the crews plan to do and also when they plan to do it?
Yeah, so in that filing, the government also included, for the first time, actually, the meeting minutes from a board meeting that happened back in March. That was the meeting where they voted to close the Kennedy Center for 2 years. But according to those minutes, we also now know that there was an overview given to the board of this project here. Year one would essentially be focusing on things like stopping water from entering the building, as well as overhauling the electrical and the plumbing systems. Year two would be a little more on the cosmetic side, so things like swapping out the seating and the carpeting.
All right, so that's year one, year two, but what happens next?
Yeah, there is a lot of controversy surrounding all of this, a lot of questions about the legality of it. Does the president even have the authority to order this sort of closure and renovation, that sort of thing? So a lot of legal questions and issues. We are expecting a judge to take this up in a court hearing later on this month. So we'll, of course, be watching that very closely and hoping to learn more information about how this is going to move forward.
Lots to continue to watch, for sure. All right, Megan McGrath, live outside the Kennedy Center. Megan, thank you so much.